Oh man. Alright, welcome back everyone. Final Fantasy VII Remake. When this got announced at E3, I damn near lost my mind. But I don't lose my mind like other people lose their minds. I don't flip chairs and go all crazy. I get emotional. My face gets red. I have a dumb look on my face of shock. And I touch my face a lot. That usually happens when I like what's happening on screen. And I did a reaction to it. And they used that reaction and they showed it at the keynote, which I wasn't expecting. They obviously contacted me from Sony and they told me they wanted to use my reaction for something, but I thought they were just going to be like a floor thing. I legitimately thought that this game is 2, 3, 4 years out. I expected this game to come out in 2018, 2019, but then when they showed what they showed, which I'm about to show you my live reaction of, I damn near lost my mind. So let's take a look. Hopefully you enjoy it.
So many studios still haven't unveiled anything.
No announcement has had more amazing fan reaction than the reveal of this trailer. Let's take a look.
What's going on?
Oh my god.
We have a very special treat for everyone. Oh my god.
Midgar looks exactly like that.
Am I gonna be on this? Probably not. Nah. Oh, I'm right there. That's really funny. Well, cheers, everyone.
If crying guy, if you're out there, don't worry, there's some more. And are you ready for a little bit of it? Let's see it.
No!
I don't see why we brought a Shinra soldier along. No way he'd throw all that away for us. What's his name, anyway?
No fucking way.
He says it's former soldier. Look, heavy security like this, you want a professional.
Fucking way! Sorry.
We're paying you more than a few gil. You best be worth it.
Look, I don't care about your politics.
No fucking way! This is absolutely incredible. This is absolutely incredible. My hand is shaking.
You're doing this for the planet, same as us.
Not interested.
Wedge.
Get back here!
What? What the fuck is going on?
Okay, we're good. Let's move.
Fuck yeah! I had no idea they were this far in development already. No idea. That's incredible.
Please welcome from Square Enix, Yoshinori Kitase and Tetsuya Nomura.
I thought that game was years and years and years out. Oh my god. Oh.
Thank you. スクエアエニックスの北瀬です。今年の E3 でですね、ティザー PV として、ご紹介した、本作ですが、ファイナルファンタジー7リメイクとして、現在鋭意制作中でございます。今日はですね、新しい映像をこうやってお見せできて、大変嬉しく思います。
Hi, I'm Kitase from Square Enix. The team is currently hard at work on the game we teased at E3, Final Fantasy VII Remake. We continue to develop the game, and we are finding new ways to update the content as we revisit it. We are very excited to show you new footage of the project today.
Incredible.
Konnichiwa, 野村です。ですね、今日公開した映像はゲームのほんの一部ですが、喜んでいただければ幸いです。今後さらに新しい情報を更新していきますので、お楽しみにしていてください。ありがとうございました。
We're looking forward to updating you with new and surprising information regarding this title. This footage only represents a small part of the game, but we hope you enjoyed it.
最後にですけども、昨年のこの PSX ですね。
I'm speechless, to be honest with you. I just don't know what to really say. This game was supposed to be years and years out. The dev team seemed to have been surprised that they were even supposed to be working on this Final Fantasy VII Remake, and just the fact that
many of you have been clamoring for more information on the remake. But if your impatience is just getting the best of you and you can't hold out, the PC re-release of Final Fantasy VII is actually available today for PS4.
Nice, nice.
Thank you.
Well, incredible. Honestly, Final Fantasy VII Remake, they actually had gameplay footage to show, not just the cinematics, and Cloud looks great. It's just everything is coming together, and I had no idea. I just had no idea.
Okay. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Okay, first off, I'm never going to get used to seeing myself on screen like that, if it ever happens again. It's just really weird. I mean, obviously, I'll cherish it. I'll remember it forever. It's a really special moment, of course, but always going to be weird. And, yeah, I just didn't expect that. Now, obviously, I had that dumb look on my face. But anyway, there's a lot of questions revolving around Final Fantasy VII. When that cloud of hype, you know, when it first got announced, people were just excited that it even existed. So, but when you started to realize that it's an actual thing, then you start to have questions, right? What's the combat system going to be like? That turn-based system in the original game, it has aged really well, but it's 2015. You have to come up with some new ideas, and some people disagree. Some people just want a prettier version of the game that already was, and I don't agree with that. I think that you need to excite the team, and especially the team from a gameplay standpoint, and you have to, they're not just going to copy and paste whether or not you like that. They have to get excited. There's going to be a game that they're going to spend time away from their family for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years, and you have to make sure it's something that they're super excited about, and they're not going to be excited about just making the same exact game and just working on it from a tech standpoint. That's not what devs want to do. That's not what they like to do. And obviously, there's some outliers to that, and it's not always the same in every situation. Some people work on remasters and stuff like that, but you know what I mean. Like when they're working on a new game, I think teams would rather just build it from the ground up and do something new. And obviously, we don't know if the story is going to change at all. If it does, it'd be interesting to see what they do with that. But I think overall, I think the story itself is going to be the same thing. It's going to be the same Final Fantasy experience with a next-gen touch and a different type of combat system. And Final Fantasy 15 is a huge... I don't know which came first. Who knows? No, well, obviously Final Fantasy 15 did. But the combat system there, they obviously, from the team working on Final Fantasy 7 Remake, grabbed what they're doing and put it in their game. So it seems to me like the Final Fantasy franchise is moving along with this particular type of combat system along with all their games. So it's a much more real-time, a lot more visceral type of combat experience. And I think that's a natural evolution to where this franchise needs to go. And Final Fantasy VII apparently looks like it's going to be a type of open world, non-linear experience, which is really cool. So we'll see. I'm super incredibly hyped for that game. When I saw it, when I kept on seeing it, I first off couldn't even believe there was actual gameplay footage. I honestly couldn't. I thought that game was 2018, 2019, the earliest. I honestly did. I mean, even the devs said that they themselves weren't expecting them to. To realize that their job was to create Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't think they even knew. But maybe those were emotions that happened like 2 or 3 years ago, because this game seems to be fully fleshed out in terms of the world building, in terms of the visuals. And yeah, I mean, they got announced at E3, so they can't do that in 6 months. So they've obviously been working on it for a long time. But therefore, that means the game is a lot closer than we think, which is super, super exciting. It's probably going to be a 2017 game, which is kind of weird. I mean, 2016 should feel kind of right for showing off your gameplay. You know, in 2015, it should typically be like a year out, right? If you show gameplay, you should be able to finish in a year. But maybe I'm just a little naive as to how it all works. But anyway, Final Fantasy VII Remake looks like a great experience. The combat system looks like something I could definitely get behind. And the Final Fantasy 15, the combat system they were influenced by, seems to be getting great reception as far as, you know, the demos and the betas and the stuff that people already played. And it'd be interesting to see what you guys think about the combat system. If you guys wanted, you know, just the same old combat system that always was, but just prettier graphics, let me know in the comments. But I think this is a great way to keep the team happy, you know, do something new, and also give something that the fans have always wanted. So hopefully, it's almost near impossible to ever live up to what that game was, but at least it's the same type of experience. It's not Final Fantasy VII 2 or anything like that, which doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. It's not the same characters and a new, you know what I mean. It's its own thing. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Final Fantasy VII Remake, specifically the combat, and how you felt when you first saw actual gameplay footage of the game. All right, that's it. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. And of course, if you hate me, you know what to do. If you like me, you know what to do. If you hate me, you know. If you just, you know, don't like my beautiful figurines of Star Wars The Force Awakens, then you know what to do. All right? I will see you guys all later.